poly count top, taking and defending that position. And we are going to see the Boneyard being taken over again. The 3-2 as the blue team just really like 1-for-1 on the positions, as I said before, always taking one when they lose one, and it's not really helping out Purple Team at all. They need to stop the bleeding right now at 100 points and start to take down on blue.
Yep, they're now down below 100 points. Yordles doing an amazing job so far. Vegar trying to run things out. Did a pretty good job of that, actually. Within Jarvis goes out for so it's good play there. Still trying to run away is a Mumu. I don't think he's going to be able to. Right now. Yeah, that's just maybe. But he might kill some down. He's going to try to go for it. He's still getting him with the slow from Riley's and his despair. He's going and going and going. And Energizer Bunny style going to pick that one up. And good job there on a move. But Lux the entire time was channeling, and that is really smart. So that was not quite picked up. But Jarvis going to lend his aid if he can. Lux should have baited him around. Oh, good knockup. No. They need to fight away from each other. They need to capture. That was a mistake to go into that fight. Instead, Lux could have binded him and walked away and made that work. But the minions will make that happen. So it is 3-2 right now. The Garens, the Commandos, got themselves a small favor, but I got to take it back.
Indeed, they are able to get back to Query. It was a good fight there as they came in. Like you said, that was good to point out that you can just grab the point and allow a teammate to fight or set up defense, and the teammates fighting on the opposite end of the point, so they can't get decaptured, if you will. They won't stop capturing or break their chain of capture. So we'll see if they're going for the Boneyard now. It seems like they have a few members down bottom and enough to fight. Garen's going to say, I'm here too, don't worry about us, spin to win, let's do this. As Jarvan and Xin Zhao, that's a really tanky team to fight against right there. Tristana's going to start off the fight though, and they're going to initiate on her, getting popped up by the standard. No, Jarvan hasn't even gone in on it yet. They are just going to be able to take her out right away. Garen coming out of that with about less than 100 health. And right now going for a 4th cap top. Galio just missing the refinery as a Mumu coming out. Very strong on defensive captures. Just that ability for despair is awesome.
Yeah, he's really about Dave as well. That'll help him quite a bit. I think it needs to go ahead and set that point.
Just heal it all back.
Yeah, just
cry it all back.
Try it out, make him happy, make him feel better in the end. I think that'll work.
It's a good try.
Yeah, I see it. Lex taking a lot of damage though. She's still getting pushed around. It's not really built ability, but again, Priscilla's buff is picked up from Lux, so I see a lot of people going for this capture situation. Good pick up there. We did pick that one up. A good Event Horizon from Vegar keeps into place, but really, realistically, 260 MR Galio or 318 MR Galio, not going to die to 2 damage. Not really going to be happening all that much. There's an ult right there, but not in range of the capture point. That won't be a whole lot. Jarvan actually made his way down. It's going to be a 4 cap to keep alive a little bit longer. Actually, Galio's not taking any damage, so yeah, that's going to be the case. Jarvan making that 4 cap happen. It's going to really bring it back to their favor. 229 to 80, and they need another 160 points to keep it close.
Yeah, both of those Yordles being forced away. We just saw Vegar and Amulu get pushed out. They have about 100 health and being quite squishy. They need to get out of that fight. Top is still in favor of the red. Actually, no, blue has neutralized that point, or was neutralized during that fight by some minions. And we are going to see the purple team try and cap that back here as they now have 2 up top. Also, the quarry has just been taken, so this will be the 4 cap. Once again, if they can grab it, they have 3-1 right now, which is already a really good amount of points. And there's the situation that really plays out. 1 captures from the right, somebody else is doing the attack.
Yep. And again, they've actually secured that top middle point, still 4-1, but the Yordles have successfully won a fight over at the bottom left at this core, so they'll bring that back to 3-2, but they're only 100 health ahead right now, so it's getting pretty scary pretty soon.
Yeah, that ticks down quite quickly, and if you think about it, you may get to a point, but the entire time you're trying to recapture that point for the 8, 10 seconds, maybe even a minute, as we saw Mumu fighting for a minute at a point, they're still gaining points. You may be, complimenting what your team is doing, but you're still losing that much. So you got to do it instantly. You got to get those capture items that increase the amount you capture by 15%. Very, very advantageous for your team, especially if everybody were to get them. You could do a lot more, spread yourself out thin and go for the 1 cap.
Yep, and there we go. Jarvan jumping on. He's doing a ton of damage right now. That is actually really painful for Jarvan, because there comes Tristana. That's going to be a quick kill picked up there. Yordles winning a lot of these team fights. They're still down 2-3 on captures. They're only up 70 next health. But they were poised to push Boneyard. They just stopped doing so. Galio going for the ninja over on the left-hand side will get stopped by Timo. Barely, but oh, just really, wow, pushing him all the way over the wall actually. getting him way out there. Just on a jump back in. Nice slow, has been picked up. He's going for it now. Talks about the healing reduction. If he go for that pain, he's been exhausted. He's going to go for the auto attack now. Doing pretty good with that.
Wow, good one.
Yeah. This could be a dead
I don't know if he wanted to take that much. He was trying to do it and get the ulti down inside of the turret, and he did. Tristana, however, getting a little bit of HP steal back, I believe. Yep, she does. So that's good for her. She will be able to sustain herself in lane. We're going to see Jarvan throw up a standard in there. Try to shut down that capture as Veigar's forced to move around. Here they are back into the fight. Event Horizon goes down. Can't spin to win through it. Garen gets stopped. And Jarvan tries to make his way out as throwing a standard back in to help Garen a little bit, buff him up quite a bit for this fight. And he is going to be able to take down one. Tristana just trying to get a little bit of a micro attack going down. Shoot, stab, shoot, stab, shoot, stab. It's kind of helping her. She's able to dodge some of the damage from Garen's attack. But overall, she may go down in this fight if Jarvan can get there. A little bit of a Sunfire Cape and some damage. And there it is. The bottom right point is being contested at this point on the Boneyard. And it's quite a fight between Nika. We got a Poppy. We got a Mumu and a Teemo versus Poppy. And valiant attempt there. Able to take down one. Or Xin Zhao trying to take down one, but was not able to get a move.
Yeah, that's really, really strong for these guys. They're up 3-2 now. The middle, well, the windmill was taken, but here comes another push to an end. Nope, Veigar shows up. He's going to play defense right here. And if they can hold 3-2 for another minute and a half, they'll win this game. Trying to put down the damage as much as they can. See Jarvan and Galio really going for it now. He's taking a fair amount of damage right here. This is a little bit scary that Veigar trying to stay in good shape. Yeah, they're getting pushed around. Okay. Commandos are put back there. This looks like a pretty dead Teemo. They need to get a kill. They will do so, and now he's capturing the point back. Oh, the mushroom actually stops two of them, though. Great mushroom there by Teemo. Will stop two of those captures, but we're back to more now. It's been neutralized. 122-60. Still close.
There it is, channeled in. 3-2. Galio and Veigar keeping it out on top. A little bit of help from the Mumu.
And Veigar, and now Poppy, 3 versus 1 at the top point. That's going to be really, really strong. They're going to do a lot here, but he's going to keep that bulwark on himself, going to keep that point alive. The turret's going to do a lot of damage for him. Garen's coming in to help now. Good ult from Galio. There we go. Looks like Poppy charging into the tower. This could be a very, very dead Poppy. A lot of damage comes out from Veigar, but it does not kill Garen. And the Commandos will, in fact, keep that point alive. They move backdoor capping at the top right. Looks very tanky dude, but he will get that. No, he won't. He's got no health left. It's been stopped there by Jarvan. Wow, damage up. Hello, I'm a DPS champion. You're going to go ahead and die real quick. And in fact, causes that to happen. One more right click. Can he get it in time? Nope. Been canceled again. Good job by Jarvan. Good reflexes. And but Teemo, though, going to get the bone here.
Yeah, looks like he may cap this. He does have a bit of speed there. Looking at Teemo's items, and there it is. Yes, he does have Priscilla's Blessing, 15% capture rate, and we saw it. It was quite fast when he did that. Xin Zhao throwing down the garrison. He's going to do a lot more damage to Teemo and take less damage if the capture is trying to happen. And we are going to have a hit there on Teemo. He goes down, and he may go down to minions here. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, caster minions OP, holding down the point. Xin Zhao goes down.
Apparently today, blue caster minions were OP. Yesterday it was purple. Purple got like 2-3 kills and captures yesterday. Now today, blue minions are like dominating each and every game. And yeah, that's a little bit of pain right there. Tristana fight against two, actually doing a good job at poking around, but gets knocked up, and there's the elusive singularity. And I don't know, oh, I think he grabbed the health try just in time. But gets dropped down by Jarvan just the same. He tried to go for it. Commandos, you know, 31-99, but they're going to get a third capture, and they're going to start taking it down.
Oh, wow, 3-1.
And a neutralize on the left-hand side, so 3-1, you're right.
That's really big. That neutralized point, as I said before, it's in, you know, it's in, can't think about it. In limbo, thank you. Limbo between, you know, no points for anybody.
Can you go?
How low?
How low can you go? Yeah. All right.
And Boneyard still up. We get Drill and Windmill. It looks like we got Refinery and Quarry going in favor of blue, but that's not going to be enough right now. 50 points standing between these teams right now. 22 minutes, 30 seconds into this game. There's not been a stop in the action once yet. The 30-second spawn right now at level 18. Everybody is pretty much almost at max build, just trying to mitigate everything they can. The fight goes on. He dodges through the event horizon and almost takes down Veigar. Great job by Mark on Xin Zhao, pushing into the point. He wants this attack. It looks like he may be able to make it out in time here with a little bit of help from his teammates. Everybody is like below 100 HP fighting for that right now, and it looks like Garen will be the last commando to go down. Commandos fight to the death.
The Commandos do fight to the death.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, people are getting about 10 to 12,000 gold at this point in the game. So if you're like, hey, I want to plan out my build for Dominion, you know, you've seen the game, you've seen what's going on, you've seen the kind of guys that you're fighting, start planning out your build.
Right.
You won't get there immediately, right? But like when you get like the really tense 50 to 30 points, think about what you're going to get, right? Because you're not going to necessarily have 8 Infinity Engines. It's a little bit too rich for your blood. But, figure out, where are the holes, which stats do I want? You can start building towards that goal. And I think that's actually, there's a little insight for you guys. Are you ready for Dominion? Start theory crafting some builds. So that you come out there and you got a couple ideas what you're going to do. So those of you who watch the stream will have, better build ideas. And that'll teach you guys to not watch the stream. Yeah, double negative is really good for casting, by the way.
Yeah, Leo going up for the ulti. Top being contested as Boneyard is being contested as well. Looks like the direction is to both areas, and it looks like top will stay up. Boneyard has actually been neutralized, so there's definitely an advantage there. The point's not going in either direction. Free 38 to 31.
Oh man,
as is what it comes down to.
Wow. Oh, Garen's gonna fall. Looks like the Yordles have taken over this top point. He's blocking for no reason. And they're gonna take this point themselves. It's gonna be, it was 2-2. Now it's there it goes. It's 2-2. It was down for the blue team, but they're going to take this one back for themselves now, 35 to 30. Demacians needs to make a move, and they have actually. They've actually pushed down. Timo. Timo, can you do it by yourself? Timo, it's all on you. Timo, can you do it? Timo.
Oh no.
You got man. He's been neutralized. You no longer have this point advantage. Don't die, bro.
Don't
die. No, Timo, no, don't do it. You're face checking Demacians. No. Oh gosh, it's like a crush right there. You did it anyway. That's been a capture right there, but the Yordles moving on pretty well, but 2 Demacians have shown up here. 25-25, it's a neutralized point either way, so it's still equal. And the Yordles actually outnumbering Galio now 2-1. They're doing a lot of damage, but of course he's very, very tanky. And the Demacians still pushing around. The Commandos doing good things. Things out, coming around from the side. He's actually getting quite low. Amumu though, just being in Amumu.
Not taking.
Just
neither of them are taking any damage.
Health Tribe picked up. Oh yes.
Denying the resources from Faye Mata. Faye, however, just kind of swimming in the river of Amumu right now. Not really worried about any of that situation, but can't capture the point. And here we go. Bandage toss in again, and it looks like C. Rosales may finally start to take some damage as he can't figure out how to give any to...
Tanks fighting tanks.
My lord.
Tanks fighting tanks. That's all I can say.
Oh, wow.
But
top point uncontested.
They're about to take this one. It's 3-1 right now.
Oh, wow, they did. That's a big lead. They have those
they got him, though. They can get this one back. They get 3-2. 12 health left. No one's top. Nobody's top. Jarvan. He's going to get stopped by Tristana. 8 health left on the Nexus. They're trying to go for it. Tristana fighting Jarvan. Tristana going to win against Jarvan. 5 health left. Looks like it's going to be a pretty big win for the Yordles. 2 health left on the Nexus. Lux getting crushed in the face.
Wow.
Will fall. That's going to be GG. 4-2 blue team. Taking the victory.